Hi, I'm Tom Knoll, president of CIMI Corporation. Almost anybody who does anything in IT these days is pretty familiar with the notion of open source software. And I really like open source. I use it a lot myself, and so do many, many other people. But some companies have problems and issues with open source, primarily due to the fact that open source software, unlike commercial software, is typically not provided with very much in the way of customer support, often not much even documentation. So companies have asked themselves, what do I do about this? What are the best ways for me to try to deal with my personal IT needs through open source, but not completely lose my support choices along the way? There's a couple options that are available. The one that's probably pretty widely used by enterprises is to go to a provider who does open source software with license support included. You can get Linux and many other open source packages from major providers who will also provide support for you. And this process, which doesn't charge for the software, it charges for the support, is a valuable tool for people who really want support and are willing to pay for it. Another option for people who are interested in support for their open source packages is that many open source packages these days are dual licensed, and this is particularly true in cloud software. And dual license packages are packages that have a commercial license but also have a free open source version available. And you can use the commercial license version once you've kicked the tires of the strategy using the free version, and you can stay with the free version if you find that you don't need very much support. If neither one of these concepts work for you because you really don't want to pay for support either, then it's going to be really important to look at the open source documentation that's available. There are many different packages in many cases. The packages are documented at different levels. Pick one with the best documentation and you've got the best chance of supporting it yourself. Thank you. I'm Tom Knoll.